What's up, Chris?
What's happening, man?
Are
How
you
doing?
are you home? You home?
Yeah.
We just talked about Milos's favorite spot in the gym that we all gonna have to go there together, and we're gonna have to get to the point where we're all gonna have to peel off. Chris is writing. He's messaging people now. It's like he's threatening with being in the gym. Okay.
Come in, you know.
I'm not
I,
doing a
I,
post
I
down or
know,
anything.
I know. No, not for a post down. We don't have to do a post down. I asked for that before, but nobody listens to me.
Yeah.
Buddy,
But now that you say, okay, Chris, we said about the magic mirror. Oxygen had that one mirror that whatever lights make you
yeah.
look maybe better. Torture Gym, where I posed, is like a miracle.
And Torture Gym,
Oh,
He
hell
said
yeah.
it's the miracle mirror.
Because
miracle.
I was there, like, holy shit, where is this coming from? But I'll take it. Anyway, so right before a podcast, I did like about 1 hour of posing with this gentleman, Johan Pardels. Very, very good. He has a resemblance to Jake Cutler.
Show me that picture again, and when he stands there, because he remind me of someone.
Okay,
Just how he stands there with his elbows up.
okay. Let me.
Just that front relaxed. Yeah.
Marcus Root.
No. Who stood like this? Think about it. Go further back, just a couple of years before Marcus.
Before Marcus?
Oh, that would be
You both know exactly who I'm talking about. Just think about who stood like this. I mean,
Oh,
like
that's a 95, 6, right?
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
97.
in the early mid '90s.
is that shit.
Yes, that's him.
Um
Come on,
I didn't have a breakfast. That's why I'm like slow.
Jean-Pierre Fuchs.
Jean-Pierre Fuchs?
oh yeah.
Yeah,
He had hands this way.
I know, but I'm talking about the elbows. When I just saw that, it just reminded me of Jean-Pierre Fuchs. I don't know
He had
why.
hands this way.
Yeah. I mean,
He had the fingers crossed while he was doing it.
yeah, he looked like uncomfortable with the wrist.
Yeah.
All right, but
This is when you
got a little bit lower.
this is when you're the biggest guy on stage and you want to be even bigger.
Isn't that funny that you can go back and look at mannerisms and look at
Yeah.
those stance. You see it so many times because you study like.
Yeah. Certain things that just remind you of a person.
I
It doesn't
remember
matter.
Master used to always go like this with his one arm. You ever notice that?
Who?
Master.
Tom Prince.
Yeah.
Tom Prince had
That's
it.
where
Yeah.
Tom
He had
Prince.
like almost like a man's physique.
Yeah. But you remember that. Tom Prince had it even worse.
yeah.
It's like he's trying to roll out another trap. What's happening?
Yeah. Fidgeting
Tom
and shit.
Prince also had a high hands in the French relax.
Who?
Yeah. Tom Prince, French relax. He didn't like Chris would put the arms down, but he
Yeah.
inhales. I would put the arms down, but with my abs, but arms are almost straight.
Right.
And then now they're riding a Harley. You
Yeah.
know.
I just saw. I
I
just
must say it
saw.
looked good on somebody.
I just saw a new video of Derek Lunsford. He posted a video. Did you guys see that? I think it's today.
Oh, there you go.
Damn, what is this? Is the Taliban in the house?
Who is this? All the iguana. Eating all the iguana.
Roelly, are you
Hey.
are you joining the Taliban or
No, bro.
what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? You in Curacao right now, right?
Yes, I'm in Curacao.
Yeah. What's the weather like?
The weather is always sunny.
Sunny. See, I was looking for a place to go for Christmas and New Year, and then I decided to go into the snow. You know?
Yeah, but in December was a little bit rainy.
Yeah, because you told me that. That's why I chose. I said, okay, let's go for snow and just don't even worry about it.
Yeah,
Because I would hate to go into the Caribbean and then then there's fucking rainy weather and then you sit there and then watching, looking out the damn room. You know. Yeah. So, but when is the best time to go to the Caribbean, especially Curacao? The dry season with nice weather.
Exactly now in
Oh,
the
yeah?
carnival season.
Oh, really? I didn't know they had carnival over there too.
Yeah,
So
carnival season.
what happened in Roelly's life, man? All of a sudden, Roelly, you know, we saw you kind of disappeared. You know, you had this bad shoulder injury, and you downsized. You know, you look good downsized. I mean, you look very healthy. You still look healthy, by the way. You look very healthy, and I figured, you know, he's at a point in life where he has different priorities. Then I'll turn around to get a drink, and I'll turn back around and Roelly back on swole.
What's going on, Roelly?
What's happening? Is there anything that you can share with us that's happening, that's coming up? Do you have any plans?
I'm just training to be me. You know, I have shoulder injury. I still have pain, but just train. It's me, man. I train on pain.
Yeah.
You know, I can't stay no training, and yeah,
Roelly.
I don't. You know, you're a bodybuilder. You will be a bodybuilder. You know, and to don't train, I know the pain will go if I don't train, but I don't feel good. Just I train on pain, and that's.
Roelly, do me a favor. If you could turn your phone sideways, that would be much better because we get a full view of you. There you go. Yes. Yeah, so no, I totally get it, you know. I mean, you know, sometimes a little pain is not too bad. I mean, not having no pain is good, but sometimes a little pain is not bad. Is the pain only when you train, or is it constant?
No, I know that nobody will train with this pain, you know, but my pain level is very high, and exactly some movement I can do, like nothing behind the neck I can do. I can lift my arms straight, but I do what I can, you know.
But also behind the neck is not what you want to do anyway.
Right.
I know we did that a lot, but as I got older, I started to understand that's not the move. Pull down or push up from behind.
Are you planning on, Roelly, I'm going to ask you straight up. Are you planning on competing again?
You know, I tell myself how I was last. If I not be that, I never go on stage, you know. But we bodybuilders, you know, we are always hungry to go on the stage. I think everybody wants the challenge of, oh, I feel good, I want to be on stage, you know. Maybe someday, if I feel good, so good, maybe, you never know.
Yeah, because, I mean, you're like 46, 47 now?
47.
47. But you look like you're still in your early 30s. So for you, this does not even apply. Age doesn't even matter because you don't look 47, you don't feel 47, and therefore I think for you, because I saw a video, I think if I'm not mistaken, I think it's on your page. Even your legs is back. You have good set of legs to match the upper body, and we all know. So usually, once you get to 40, the first thing that wants to go is the quads, you know. But it seems not to be the case in your case, Roelly. So why not just jump into the Masters in Japan?
No, the guys are good, man. And, you know, I want to be.
So what are you saying? Good. The guys are good.
The guys are good.
And the Masters?
I don't feel that.
Oh, you don't think you could beat these guys? The ones that are doing the Masters, you don't think you can compete?
Nah.
Are you serious?
Well, you did beat Kamal back in Arnold Classic amateur days, right? The one that you won as amateur. So he was there winning his class. Kamal is the biggest favorite to.
Is he doing it?
I'm sure he is. I mean,
why? Says who? Just because he's a qualified competitor doesn't mean the list that is on there doesn't mean they're going to show up. It just means they are qualified.
Defending champ, you know. Defending.
I thought that Heater won the Masters
last year.
No, no, no. It was 2 years ago. It's not every year. It's every 2 years. I think Kamal won the first one, and he won the second one, or was it the other way around?
He beat Max Charles.
Wasn't that the first one? Chris, come on, you're the expert.
It was in Romania, right?
Huh?
I thought that was the last one, but
so far we had two, right? One was won by Kamal, and the other one was won by Hida, correct?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So I think Hida was the last one 2 years ago.
No,
I thought Kamal was the first. Wasn't Kamal the first one?
I thought
Come on, first one, yes.
Yeah, Kamal was the first one. So Hida won the second one. So just because these guys are qualified, and I think Hida is on the list this year, they're going to do all categories. They do the 212, the open, you know. So, like I said, if I was you and look the way you look right now, I'm on this list like 3 times. I'm gonna put my name down 3 times.
Because Roelly, once it's really, really done, it's really, really done. And if you're able to do something, I think you throw your hat in it, if you're actually able.
And that would be a nice title to have too, the Masters Olympia.
Yeah.
No,
I don't feel that comfortable. Yeah.
But you mentioned earlier that you might compete against. So what show were you thinking?
Local show?
I'm exactly using nothing. Exactly nothing. I just eat good. You know, just train for the fun now. Try to be good.
Yeah.
So, hey, can I ask a question? What about your son is jacked? So, do you think you're gonna bring him to the brinks of mindset behind training for actual competition and going that route?
That's why I'm trying. That's why the last months I take him everywhere with me, so he can see how the bodybuilding world's going on, and what you have to offer to be there on the stage. And I tell him already 4 years when I don't compete anymore. I tell him every year, let's do it. He tell me every year, next year, and last year he tell me that I'm ready, and he live with me now, and we train in the home gym, and it's going good. But I don't want to put him every show. I just want to come good with him. I think I need like 2 years with him when he be ready for everybody. But he's going on. He gained in 3 months like 8 kilos. It's going good.
So do you see yourself in him?
I see better version of me.
Really?
So, yeah.
Yeah, because you know what you look like when you started, so he has those genetics.
Yeah.
Is he going to come in with the same arms, triceps, like the size of a quad?
No, I don't think size of arms, but I think his back is the strong part, and his leg. I hope he got better legs than me. I think his arms not me. No.
Does he have his mama's arms?
He got my forearms, but arms not.
How old is he now?
You never can say. It is early to say that now.
Yeah.
Because he just started,
What's his age?
He's 25.
20. That's the one I met at the Olympia, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He got good genetics. You can see that right there.
He's got good genetics.
Yeah. What about your son, Chris?
Yeah, he has my muscle insertions, but he got more of his mother's actual structure. So, I mean, he's more like, if he ever did a men's physique, would probably be the most he could really do.
But don't you think that sometimes, you can't really tell the first couple of years where this physique can really go?
And then they have been into it for a few weeks, and then they are.
Because just this morning,
he start to move good, and then
yeah, but that is the problem. I'm,
he's 25 too.
That's why I let my son come live with me, so I can put the pressure on him. So because it's the first couple weeks, it gotta be laid down, you know.
Yeah.
And I say you have to, if your food are good, your training is good, and my mom make my food, us food, and he eat more than me exactly now, and that's why I like it, you know.
Just this morning, I watched it's kind of like somebody made a video about you, Roelly, kind of like a docu, where they go from your beginning. It's funny where he get all this information from. I watched it this morning, and because Chris said, yeah, he has more his mom's structure. When I look at Roelly, when he started competing, you didn't think he would have the structure that he had at the end.
Right, I know it can all change.
He literally had a complete different structure where you could say, yeah, you know, he lift weights, you know, he can gain some muscle, but you don't see when someone's taking it serious where his genetics will really take him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so that's
exactly.
Did you see that docu about you? It's 21 minutes.
No, I don't see that.
Let me see if I can find it.
YouTube. I think I passed by it.
On YouTube. I just
morning.
watched it this morning because I knew you were coming on. How do you check the history? I got to check my history here.
Name in there.
I know. Yeah, but absolutely. I mean, yeah, because Chris just mentioned the structure. Structure, at the end of the day, will come out when you give him everything he needs.
Yeah.
And I think living with you is probably, because then you know if he has the right mindset too. Because if the mindset is not right, he will try to move out.
Exactly, because in the first weeks was difficult to put his mind from, listen, you have to eat. If you don't eat, you can't train, you know. You have to drink your shake, protein, when you wake up. You have to eat your oatmeal. And he was training in Netherlands, but it go good, but after 1 week, I party and it's done.
Yeah.
And now he's here.
Yeah. No parties?
He party, but he got nobody here.
Yeah.
He just have a cousin his same age. And he go work now, and after work he train. And he say, Dad, let's go, let's train because I want to sleep. I say, it's good. Eat first and we go train.
Yeah.
No.
What do you think contribute to you making that big splash from the Roelly? Because I remember the Roelly when you first came on the scene was kind of at the FIBO. I remember the first time I saw you, you were still following Victor Martinez at that time. He introduced you to a lot of us, and I remember, you know, and we saw the arms back then, but you weren't the Roelly that you ended up being. So what do you think was the main thing you changed that made you end up being the beast?
No, I was ready. Exactly the name beast, I got it ready that time. But
I'm not talking about the name. I'm talking about the body, the beast.
The body, the beast. I think I was focused, just train, eat, and sleep in Netherlands because I was living already in Curacao, but I go to Netherlands. I close myself. I would say when I want to go train, I close myself. Like just train, eat, and go home. Focus on the next training. That make me the beast.
How many years did it take you to actually turn pro? You turned pro 2009 Arnold Classic. I remember you beat Lionel Bayaki at that one, and then next year you won the New York right away. And
that was the thing. I think that was my fourth show that I did IB Pro. I did first in Netherlands. The the second in Curacao for the fun, and
Did you win?
the third I do the Dutch champion, and that was 2007, and 2 years and 2007 and in 2008, a lot of guys from Netherlands qualified to do Arnold Classic, and the guys get to be second and third. The guys that I beat already on the Dutch champion, I say from if to be second and third, or where I gonna be. Just 2009, I do the Arnold Classic and I win.
Did you compete also in China?
I beat that was 2005.
You did the World Championship.
World champion when Dennis Wolf win his pro card.
Right. Because that's in the video, and you looked on that stage like. So
no, but I was natural.
Yeah, you look natural. You really
I was never used something, and I was eating bread.
I believe it, because you could see they had him in a call out in the middle with right and left, two guys that were peeled. And Roelly, he had his shape, but he was softish a little bit. You could so when you just say that you're natural, I 100% believe it because you looked like you were natural at that point.
Yeah, because they say this competition they go to test, but I was against everything, steroids, things like that. When I see Dennis Wolf and the Egypt guy, I was like, wow.
Oh,
me and my brother make a picture with Dennis Wolf, and Dennis Wolf was always kind on me. I was nice to me. The Egypt guy, he was showing his legs, and I say to my brother, next time I come, I will make my legs same like him. And the thing is, I make a car accident. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Except after the Shanghai, I make a car accident. And 2007, when the guy Marvin Nagelbloem, and that time was he the guy from Netherlands or from Curacao? I lose exactly 20 kilos. Because I was in that time in Shanghai, I was 93 kilo. And yeah, I was so disappointed I start using.
He said, I was so pissed out, I went right back on.
You remember what was your first cycle, Roelly? Do you remember what you took for the time?
I tell only people that want to believe. I never used steroids in 2009. I was 2007. Sorry, I start with they call the Superdeca.
Superdeca.
What was it?
Superdeca. That's like Deca.
Yeah. Why super? What was super about the Deca?
I don't know.
The dosages.
I don't know nothing about steroids.
Milos, you ever heard of Superdeca?
No, that's why it could be just combination of
maybe because you remember back in the days the Deca was 25 and 50 milligrams.
Yeah.
And maybe they started making 200 milligrams or 100s and call it maybe Superdeca because it was higher dose.
Yeah, 25 and 50 would be from pharmacies that we could get.
Right.
And then it came from Greece, the 200 one, but it was just Deca.
Hey, Roelly.
You were with the grandma, right?
No, but that's before grandma. I got this 2 bottles from Superdeca, and I have 2 bottles from Boldon.
Boldon, yeah.
How strong was that Superdeca? Like, what is it?
Really? If you go to ask me now, it was underground because it was in a bottle from 10 ml.
Hey, Roelly.
Okay. That I tell one guy that was one of the biggest guy from Curacao, Richard Rosales. I say, listen, I really don't know how to use this. I really don't know how to put it. Can you do it for me? And he say yes. And he do it 3 weeks. He put 2 times a week. He put for me. Okay. Then he have to go competition in UK. I don't remember, Miss Universe, something like that. And he stayed 4 weeks. He stayed in Europa. And my girl was pushing me, and then he come back. He said, "Whoa, what you doing?" I say, I still have a little bit from this. And he say, "No, it's not possible. I gained 30 kilo in 7 weeks."
Hey, explain. That's 66 pounds for people to listen.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a Superdeca, for sure. Fuck.
Hey, Roelly.
Yeah.
So I met you in. I met you.
Everybody's looking at you hiding.
He's always
Yeah,
creeping. Hey, Roelly, I met you in Holland, through Munder and through.
She already belongs to the show, Milos.
Right.
She belongs to the show. She on all four. Come on.
So I met you. I saw you with Grandma. But do you remember like around what year was that around, and what?
He don't remember how much fucking Superdeca he took. You think he remember when he met you?
But listen. But did you meet me or not?
What then?
You remember meeting me in Holland?
Yeah, me in Holland, in Monday.
Yeah, but do you remember those little? They have like a guest posing, like almost like a party, and then everyone would go to this one place, and they will have like strippers up there, and they'll have like people guest posing. They'll have like a big old show. You ever go to that?
No, I never go there, but I hear about that. Yeah.
Did you hear about it? Oh, okay.
You were guest posing in a strip club?
No, hell no.
No, Chris.
It was the auditorium, but it was something. I guest posed there a couple times.
Was it auditorium? What was the name of it?
I don't know. I don't remember what it was called. It was fun though. It was Dutch style. It was cool.
Was it in the red light district?
No. There was a lot of bodybuilders there, but then we have some strippers there. It was pretty wild.
Yeah.
So, Roelly, I mean, when I follow your career, you are one of the guys like Chris and myself competing all the time. You didn't do that 1-2 shows a year bullshit. You competed like in multiple shows all the time. And you won like almost 10 shows or maybe even more?
Again?
How many shows did you win? Like 10 of them?
Pro shows.
Pro shows, yeah.
No.
You have no idea.
See, Roelly comes across as a kind of guy who does what he does because he loves it. He could care less if you ask him how many pro shows did you win. See, he doesn't even know. Someone else will tell you exactly, I won that many pro shows. He just don't. He's just too laid back. He don't care. He don't care.
When
I would make a t-shirt with the number 10.
Hey, some of my fondest memories of that with Roelly is, we were out there in Kuwait, and I remember he said, when he first said, "Hey man, I want you to help me in my posing," and I was like, okay. So like the next morning, this fool knocked on the door. It's like 5:30 in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. He's right there beside the bed, ready to go. You remember that? He's like, "Let's go." He's like to pose early in the morning. I'm like, holy shit, let me get out of bed.
How did you? Because Sybil Peters, she was. Everybody who knew Roelly you know, it was kind of like there was this couple. It was Roelly and SYBIL. This is before you went to Kuwait. You know, how did you meet up with her, and how did that come about? And you guys were really, really close, right?
Yeah, we was close, but we start exactly. I never have a coach. Even when I go Shanghai, it was like the guys where I training with. We just go with the team from Netherlands. We go to compete. You know, it's like I have never coached. Like standing on me, tell me what I have to do, what I have training to, you know. And I want to do Arnold Classic, but Netherlands. In Netherlands, we have to qualify first. The guys that want to go on a class, you have to qualify. And I say, listen, I feel so good now in off season. I want to qualify, just show my body. But you guys know I would live in Netherlands. I live in Curaçao, and to buy the tickets, if you guys want me, buy the tickets. I will represent Netherlands. You know, I will come up from Netherlands. They say, okay. So I come to Netherlands. I qualified to say, okay, we'll take you. But I say, listen, I want to do honor class, but I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing exactly. Just who want to coach me? They give me 3 options, 3 people from Netherlands, and SYBIL tell me, oh, I train the biggest guys from Netherlands, but I say, girl, a woman,
Yeah.
woman, and I say I want to try out. I want to try out, and exactly 4 months before the Arnold Classic, I start training with her and do everything, and it's worked.
She was hands-on in the gym too, right?
Yeah, she was training me in the gym.
Yeah.
She was my trainer. She was my trainer, my coach.
Yeah. No, I know for a fact, and she was highly respected in Holland. I haven't heard from her in so many years. Are you still in contact with her?
No, I don't contact with her anymore. She still train people. She have her own gym, and till there I know from her.
No, she was a good woman though. She was fun. Very intense.
You know, I take the step because I was feeling like I stay in one place. I not go more because I want to be bigger in a time, and it's happening, you know.
Yeah.
And I need a new coaching.
No, and it obviously worked, you know. So, you know, sometimes a coach can take you so far, and then, you know, when you get to a point where nothing's happening no more, you might have to make some changes. That's normal, not only in bodybuilding. That's normal in every sport.
Exactly.
You know, talk about coaching. Chris, did you guys see Derek's video? Can you check Derek Lunsford and see this video he posted? I think it was from this morning. Did you see that, Chris? Huh?
So dark though.
I know, but I just wanted to look at it. Did you see? So you saw it?
Yeah, I mean, I
Can you show
saw.
it?
Huh?
Can you show it so we can all see? And Roelly can-
Yeah. She's gonna look it up real quick.
Yeah, just to tell you, Hida won 212 and Kamal won Open Masters 2023. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was 2023 Romania.
So yeah, that video to the left. There you go.
I can't see shit.
Put your glasses on, Milos.
Yeah, no shit.
Chris, what do you say? What do you think? You're the closest one to him. Is he?
It's hard. I can't see.
I see it. You know what the problem is now?
Huh?
I'm happy that Samsung win because it's like 2-3 years. The guys are ripped, but still the massa for me is more portable, you know. And now everybody want to be big back again, and it's gonna be difficult for the guys that's always ripped, you know.
Yeah. I mean, he's got. I almost think that. I don't know. Yeah, can we make it a little bigger? Is that even possible?
Oh, yeah. All right.
I mean, his ab control is much better. But he's doing the oldest trick in the book, and he keeps doing it. And this tells me that he knows, that he's aware of something. I'm not going to point it out right now because the people that know, they know. But what do you guys think?
Well,
This is what, 5 weeks out or 4
I like
weeks?
the muscle shape. I like the muscle shape here.
Mm-hmm. Milos, is he riding the bike too much?
Riding the horse or bike? What do you mean?
Well, whatever, the motorbike, Harley.
No, I mean, he's doing a better job. Listen, I mean, it's accepted nowadays.
Yeah.
And if you want to take the space, that's what you do. I mean, look, his legs are improved, I must say. Abs are improved. Of course, he looks, for me, a little bit dieted down, emptied now, but at 5 weeks out, probably, muscles are not popping, but shape is there. I mean, and he's lean. I just, again, think that Samson is on another level. And I know that Chris believes he can pull the upset. Formidable guy. There's nothing missing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But again, there is not too much of density, hardness, definition, striations, all the little whistles and bells. This is good. Improved.
Thigh is better, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, most muscular.
I think he needs to be careful from now on with adding any more size in his upper body because I think it's going to hurt him. I think if he puts on more weight on the upper body, it's going to hurt his waist.
Yeah, you're never going to really be a mass monster, are you? At that?
Yeah, but he should play more to his strength, and instead of trying to get bigger, he should just stick to what he has, and that's shape and detail. Yeah, because I'm worried about this here, to be honest, because he's always standing like this because he knows when he stands relaxed, it shows, and and it's good when he has his hands up, but he needs to watch it, and I'm afraid that if he tries to get any bigger, that it's going to even get worse. I mean, from the back, the back is fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, some people criticize me. They said maybe best double biceps of all time. I think he's definitely in the mix.
Well, I think it's hard to say. When he stands there by himself, we would have to put those backs next to each other and in a pose, and then we could talk about it. Maybe we can do that one day when we can put them next to each other and then compare the backs. But his back is absolutely.
And posing has definitely improved, right?
Yeah. I mean,
you know that the only reason he won that Olympia 2023 is when he turned around and he hit that back double biceps pose. Like whole audience, like froze. It was like
it was a situation.
Yeah, that was what won him the show.
Yeah,
I hope the legs stay full. I mean, that's his only issue. I think that when he comes down, gets to that.
He's taking the front lat spread. It is better, right?
I like it. Everything flows very, very nicely, right? It's if he's by himself. But now put him next to Samson and Andrew, right? And it's going to be about.
That's holding your composure also when you're having under the heat of the moment.
I realize also when he does his side poses, his I don't know if his hamstring is not dropping the way I think it should for his legs, and I don't know if it's because he puts.
I don't like that word drop hamstring.
Say what?
I don't like that word hamstring drop.
I don't care if you like it.
And I don't like because people.
You have to have it.
But you know what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying when I say this, because I think he right there. It looks like his hamstrings is too small, but I know it's not. So I think it has something to do with the way he positions his legs. Or maybe he should. I don't know, Chris. What do you think? You think that's good?
I mean, this is going to be, the final last lap, the 4 weeks out moment where now you got more cuts, now you got more more things you can play with. Your body positioning and everything is gonna be the final thing here. But there's like when I help someone with the posing, it's like this part of the pose, we're gonna hit it here. As we get closer to the show, we might be able to change some things leading into the show. You lot more leaner, not less so puffy, and you're able to move differently.
Yeah.
I
I was
think.
going to ask kindly if you can freeze the moment when he did the ab and tie shot, because there's something I wanted to point out. It was super impressive. Yeah. Keep going. Keep talking, Chris. It's just when he turns
Yeah,
around.
and then the back double here, I think the detail can be, I think it can be a little bit improved.
I think he needs more detail everywhere right now. I mean, from where he's at right now. But I mean, for 4 weeks out, I think this is it's a good position to be in.
But when you get leaner,
I don't like that he's not putting no weight on his leg, on the front leg.
On that the closest leg.
Yeah, he's not putting no weight on it.
Okay, we're ready now. Stop right there. Okay. Ooh, this stupid thing is.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, but listen, look at how now if I'm talking to Derek, I say like focus on this one. Now this waist is very small, lats are popping, and abs are deep. So he should freeze this very moment and put the arms down, right? And if he can keep, because I know, Dennis, what you're talking about, the concern, if he keeps this waist in, look at intercostals, serratus, and linea alba, everything is there. This is that moment when I say, freeze, don't breathe, don't do nothing, right?
Hey, I've spoken to him about practicing just standing there with everything tucked in tight.
Yeah, you can't relax. Yeah.
And that's like homework stuff. That's like when you're in the mirror at home and you just standing there for a minute or 2 minutes at a time, not breathing out of your stomach, breathing out of your diaphragm, like all that stuff. Hopefully, he's being.
This is impressive. This is super impressive.
I remember telling you his ab and thigh will be better, right?
Yeah.
I knew that. Like, it will be better.
But you know what I mean?
I think if I remember correctly, at the first time we talked about you helping Derek, I think you even said something like he's winning the ab and thigh.
I said he's going to be 10 times better at the ab and thigh.
I think you said he's going to win the ab and thigh, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
So, but
he looks
against Andrew Jack.
Listen.
Oh, I said not against.
If he can, the way he stands right there, right now, we can't see the abs, but I know what it looks like, and peeled, and the legs are just as full.
Yeah.
I don't see why he can't beat some of the guys that have better ab and thigh poses than him.
Yeah. I said that's going to be a big improvement for him, if you remember right. I said it's going to be a big improvement, the ab and thigh.
Yeah. No, I mean, you can see he's serious.
Because remember, he was doing a vacuum before. He didn't want to crunch down into ab and thigh.
But
when he did, it didn't look right.
You can see he's really serious, and he knows that this Arnold is probably the most important show for him in his career. And I know it sounds stupid and crazy because he's Mr. Olympia, but for him to stay somewhere in a position for him to win the Olympia, he needs to either win the Arnold or be so close with Samson.
You need to be super close to that.
Someone else who gets second place, everybody would talk about him. For Derek, this is almost like you need to redeem yourself here.
Yeah. But remember, you improved your ab and thigh when we was working with that some body parts, Roelly. Remember back in back in the day? So this is something I knew was going to happen because I saw it. I saw even with Roelly. I saw it with most people that I help. That's one of the definite things that I like to teach.
Roelly, what do you think is going to happen at the Arnold?
I don't see the list.
Okay.
But
well, I can tell you a couple of names. We got Samson, Andrew, Derek, James Hollingshead, Carlos Thomas Jr., Akeem Williams, John De La Rosa, Justin Rodriguez. Who am I missing, guys? Brandon Curry, William Bonac, Sean Clarita.
I think that it's gonna be Samsung again because Samsung and Andrew Jack oversize everybody, and it just depends what the judge wants. You know, Samsung and Andrew Jack oversize every time everybody, but that was not in condition, and this time Samsung and Andrew Jack's come in condition and the win. You know, and I think nobody can win Samsung's over the size from Samsung. Nobody can be that. But again, if the come off, it's other people's chance, you know.
So where do you see William and Brandon, two former Arnold Classic champions, in this lineup? Do they have a hard time?
They have hard time. Yes, they have hard times. You know. You know.
I mean, as much as we wanted both of those guys to do so well, it's really hard to see, you know, at a certain point in your career and age that and I don't listen. We saw Brandon. I mean, Brandon looked good. He looked a little downsized, but he also looks like he's coming to prove something. You know?
Yeah.
But
I think it's helping him being at home.
Huh? You think so?
I think it's helping him being at home right now.
Yeah, but I just think it's going to be hard because, like Roelly just said, Andrew and Samson are just when they're in shape, they're just going to be on a different level. You know, size-wise, it's just already right there. I mean, just like these guys are tall, they're going to be big, you know, and then it's going to be hard for guys. But I still believe that Brandon is a top 4, top 5 guy. I still believe it.
You say it already. When you got to 40, your legs got to downsize. That's happening with Brandon, even with BONAC.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, Brandon never had the biggest legs to begin with, you know. But, you know, it depends on what look he's bringing. If you're bringing that full look, he could come with full legs. And from the side, his leg looked like he's got the biggest legs on stage, you know. But, you know, what look is he going to bring? He's going to have to be peeled, right? What do you think?
Yeah, going to need to be. I mean, but it did look like he displaying some good definition or better definition in the quads. You know, it's not like the big size this way. Like you said, from the side, you know, he's holding his own from the side.
From the side, his legs is crazy.
Or side tricep, side chest, stuff like that. Back to my bicep, that's going to be great. Lat spread going to be great. Front and back, but he does have that classic upper body.
Yeah,
he has that classic upper body. So just how far can we bring the legs to keep up in the front?
Where does William fit in?
It's gonna be tough for that top 6, man. It's gonna be tough because, you know, the younger guys coming through and just got that fuller nitrogen balance look, you know? Yeah.
I just watched a video of William from years ago. Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
People forget, you know, when you compare those two Williams now, you know, you can really see the difference. For me, it's still unbelievable to look like this at this age. You know, but when you compare him with the William boy, he's like, fuck, where's all this muscle coming from? You know, you can tell it's, you know, it changed just a little bit. So it's going to be hard when you stand next to guys like Carlos now, who's got this full, young, fresh, round, fucking Roelly Winklaar kind of muscle. You know, you see his video or his pictures?
No.
Those. I mean, its shoulder to waist and quad ratio is fucking out of this world. If this dude can get in shape, you see what I'm talking about? Go back to go check out Carlos Thomas Jr. one more time. His last pictures. I mean, really. I mean, Milos, did you see him?
Yeah, super impressive.
Yeah, if he can get peeled like with this steep separation, I don't know. This is literally like a cartoon character. I think it's a front double biceps and a front lat spread. Did he post I think Patrick posted a real lat spread.
Yeah.
The one on the left in the middle. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, the lines are fucking crazy. Look at them quads.
Wow. Yeah.
This is, you know. Yeah, I mean, Chris, say something.
Gotta fix the pose. You can fix the posing a little bit, and then I just think it's in that point where it's like flattish, but I think it's gonna be a lot drier than he's ever been.
Yeah, even flat. If it's flat, look at the bellies. I mean, it's still all there.
Yeah.
And I think,
see,
yeah, huh?
I still don't like standing like this with the spread legs, especially when you have legs like this.
That's what I meant. I meant the feet position.
I don't understand. I don't understand when you have all the separation and sweep and mass. Why would you need to do that? You look like a duck, you know? I mean, seriously, like, why would you do that?
Maybe because his fucking thighs are so,
pathetic.
his abductors are so fucking together that he can't
Maybe
fucking,
he's doing the.
he can't
my
close.
ass.
He
I
can't.
think he's doing the Cormier, just not on his toes.
Yeah. No, because that's a world-class legs. That's like beyond world-class, like holy shit legs. But then when you put it, you lose appreciations of actual quad muscle here because he's standing like that.
Yeah.
I understand if you need to. But just to touch, because we didn't talk about Roelly. Roelly, I think that everybody knows that 2018 was your breakthrough year.
Yeah.
And you probably never said it publicly. Do you think you could have won Olympia that year?
No, I think I give it still on Roland. He was more rapid, but I think I deserve last second, not third. You know, but
Yeah, at least.
second, yeah.
Oh,
I
you
think,
said at least second. That means you could
I don't know what that
And
year.
then you were, and then was that the Arnold Classic year also?
Yeah, on a class. Yeah.
Yeah.
He went to Australia. I saw him at Tony Doherty's gym before. I think you placed like third or fourth at Ohio.
No, on Ohio, I be fifth.
Oh shit!
I be fifth. Oh, sorry. Oh shit. Oops. I Ohio, I be fifth, and I go more on the diet, and I ask you to look my body, right?
Yeah, at Tony Doherty's gym, and I was shocked. And everybody was there. I usually always take pictures and videos, and I didn't. I'm so pissed off because you look out of this world, and you prove it. And then Steve Weinberger was a judge, and William BONAC, who won Arnold Classic Ohio, lose to you.
You got to show that. You got to show that video from Arnold, Australia.
Yeah, it was freaky.
Crazy. Yeah, man, I was there. I don't remember you being there, Milo.
Yeah.
I was.
Did you see me?
Of course.
Did you see me?
That show.
Did you
Because
see me? I didn't see.
Arnold was telling me that my posing was better than ever, and I was tell it's come because Chris wake up early in the morning.
He was going early, dude.
Yeah.
That was new for me, man. I'm just going to bed around 2 or 3. You waking me up at 7.
Yeah.
So I got a couple of questions from our listeners. If we still do rate physiques, so why don't we? You know what? Let's go to the predictions first and see if we have time afterwards to do that. You know, since we have Roelly on here, I would like to see what he says when we come to the predictions. Where's last week? Who was last week? Yeah, here we go. All right. Chris, you ready? 4 weeks out.
Why you always asking me first?
No, Milos was first last week, wasn't it? No,
Oh, was he?
Yeah, I think so.
Shit. All right.
I know, we're getting down to the nitty gritty now, 4 weeks out.
It's the nitty. I still got my same top three.
But you changed last week. You changed it.
My fourth is going to be.
So hold on. You have a Samson winning, Derek second, Andrew third. That's what you had last week.
No.
Did it?
No.
I confused it, man.
Okay.
You're confused.
So you say you keep the same top three. So you have
top
Derek, Samson, Andrew.
And then I got and then I have
I would like to see when somebody put a knife to his throat and see what he really says.
You're funny, man. A knife to my throat. Say it. Say it again.
Say it one more time. All right, come on. Fourth place.
I think
Now he's thinking, whose feeling is he going to hurt?
no, Holland's like it's hard to place it because I see Holland's head improved. I see Brandon improved. I see, Clarita improved. Everybody improved.
Oh, you saw him this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Did you see him pose?
I didn't see him pose. I wish I could have saw him pose, but didn't see that. He looked hard though, but he was definitely a lot fuller. And then Carlos improved, can work on the posing, but he's drier. So shit.
Come on, you got 3 more weeks to change your mind.
I'll still go Carlos.
Carlos in fourth?
Yeah. Carlos, Brandon, Collins, James, Akeem.
Hold on. Where you want to go? We going top 6, not top 10. So we got Derek, Samson, Andrew, Carlos, Brandon, James. You put James in 6? Is that what I'm listening to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So no Sean this week, huh? Good. I'm gonna go next, so Milos don't have to feel like he's got to be second. Milos looks like you need a little bit more time.
No.
You good? Okay, Milos. I'm gonna say the first one, Samson. That's not going to change.
Sure. I mean, he is the best bodybuilder today, and he is improving.
I want to ask y'all some questions about him when we we finish.
All right, go ahead, Milos. So Andrew in second.
Second, Andrew Jack. And I do think that if Andrew Jack surprises us all, he's going to fight Samson. I mean, it's going to be a battle. And improved Derek is, of course, contender, but I just think, as Roelly said, they're going to overpower him. I mean, you're talking about 70 pounds of muscle, that cannot be denied, Yeah, but if Derek brings those legs, small waist, and a little bit more density here, he has a beautiful physique, and he could contend. But for sure, 1, 2, 3, Samson, Andrew, Derek. Now, fourth, I didn't see Clarita's legs, but that upper body was freaky. And I think that he just is volumizing, and he's going to bring back some quads. And he had tremendous quads, if you guys remember, and then hamstring and glutes, So pound for pound, I think he's going to actually overpower Brandon Curry. I love Brandon Curry and love his physique, everything he stands for, but it's going to be muscle to muscle. I think that Sean is going to be fourth, and then it's going to be Brandon still. I hope he cut it down right now, and he's like filling up. That's what he was saying in his video. The first stage was getting ripped, and now maybe he can grow into the show, which some guys did before, like Franco Colombo or Kevin Lebroni and stuff. So the best possible thing is when you're lean, and now you can refresh and refill the muscle. And Brandon has these round muscle bellies. If you guys remember when he was battling with the big Rami, he was in a side tricep poses. He was matching thickness of a Rami. Mind-boggling. Then he has a crazy back. The back is still there. Quads, his downfall, and even though right now it looks like a little bit better, I still think that quads are going to keep him from placing higher. Fifth, Brandon, and sixth, I think Carlos. Carlos is looking freaky, and I think he's going to nail the condition. Right now, what I'm seeing, I would put him there, but like you said, James Hollinsted is looking like he can deliver. But I'm going to just stick with this six for now. And then Akeem Williams. I don't know if you guys saw it on my Instagram. I post AI of some freak. And then I look at Akeem and put it right next to it. He looks better than that AI freak. So that's all. I just think that Akeem maybe competed a little bit too much last year, and maybe he's going to force it, and maybe his body is just not going to respond. I just have a feeling because we didn't see any updates. Anyway, that's my top six.
That's your top six. All right, I'm going to go with Samson. I'm going to go with Derek. I'm going to go with Andrew in third. Brandon in fourth. Sean in fifth. And William in sixth this week. And that's simply because last week I had Carlos and William, either one. And for Carlos, of course the size is going to be crazy. I just haven't seen him peeled. I need to see him peeled with this shape. Then he's moving up into the top ranks. But for right now, I haven't seen that yet, and maybe I need another week or two. Roelly, it's up to you.
I agree total with you, man.
Yeah?
Your list is my list too.
So Samson, Derek, Andrew, Brandon, Sean, and William.
Yes.
Okay.
I know that the guy you guys talking about, the Brazilian one. I don't know him, but
who?
Just the number 6 that Milos put.
No. There's no Brazilian guy in the show.
The guy with big legs.
Carlos, yeah.
I don't know him exactly. I don't know him.
Yeah.
His legs surprised me, big legs, but his upper body is not like William exactly. And William upper body is.
Yeah. It's the condition.
I think William will beat him on upper body.
Yeah. So Roelly agrees with Dennis. I'm gonna just do this, DJ. This is 4 weeks out, right? So we got. When are you going back to Florida? Because the other coach just left.
On the third.
So now it's your turn again.
Yeah. This will be the last one of the last times. I'll probably be in Columbus, a few days before. Are you gonna go there?
Ready?
Are you going to Arnold?
I'm thinking yes.
Yeah, I'm going for sure.
If I can get a room at the Hilton, I'm coming.
Get in the Hyatt.
There's no rooms at the Hyatt.
Oh.
You don't have your room yet, Milos?
Yeah, I have it.
Okay, you have it already. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Hilton too.
Yeah. I just don't want to be in the cold somewhere to get to the venue. I don't like that.
This cold.
Yeah.
No matter what you do, it is cold.
Are you going, Roelly? Are you going?
I don't know for sure,
Yeah.
but I think I will be there.
I think it would be it's an awesome show to watch, you know, where you don't have to do nothing and you can just sit down and just watch the show, you know.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
It's
Roelly, if you're actually that good that you're contemplating competing, then probably this kind of show would fire you up because you were on that stage so many times. You won as amateur, you were there, you know, shit. It would juice you up a little bit. I think it's a good thing to go.
How many Arnold Classics do
Hang out with us.
Roelly?
What? Yeah.
How many Arnold Classics do you compete in professional?
Easily.
I think 5.
All right. Are you, Dennis?
3 or 4? 3? Wait, 2000, 2001. I know 2009, and I think there was another one. I think 4.
4.
2009 was the last one. You got 12. 12? Well, how many?
No, I should have done that. I mean, I didn't do one because I had hemorrhoids too bad to even I lost a couple of weeks of training from I couldn't even get off the couch.
Yeah. Milos, how many times did you do the Arnold?
Only 2 times, 92 and then 99. You know, because I competed in all the other shows. I needed a break somewhere.
Yeah.
And I usually would do, break for the beginning of the year.
I did.
In some of the years.
I did 10 Arnold Classics and 10 Olympias, but I could have done more.
I did 11 Night of the Champions.
Oh.
I love that show.
Yeah.
So awesome. Hey, Kylie, if we can get to Orion Vade. That's a couple of listeners that sent pictures for us to break them down. Actually, we got a nice comment from the guy that we talked about 2 weeks ago.
The big guy?
Yeah. I think, was it?
Yeah, he said he had some health issues and stuff, but he's overcoming it.
But the way I understood, I guess he was serious. So he was not trolling. He was not trolling, you know?
He was not trolling.
Orion Vade. He is 6'1", former fat ass, he says. He says, a former fat ass, and this is my first time bulking after cutting to 160, currently at 175. So I'm going to give this here to Chris.
All right. I like the abs. I like that he's taking that very seriously, and I like how his skin is tight. If he was fat before, that's awesome that he can have such a tight skin, especially around the waist there. Probably the back is probably hard for him to connect with here, but if he could bring his hands inward more, working those lats, that's a tip for you guy. And then the bent over rows, the long pulley rows and all that stuff, that's going to help you improve the backside. Arms, I could see, kind of longish, but, you can only work with what you're working with. So,
yeah, you mean he's 6'1".
Should we have him on a 10-minute arm routine?
I'm still doing it, man. I did.
Yeah.
I'm still doing it.
That's right. Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah, sometimes I actually did it four a week.
Oh, when you scroll down one more, he's doing the front double where he looks actually better. He looks better in this one.
There you go.
This is
There you go.
This is his best pose. I like this pose big time.
Yeah, I mean, he's got
those fingers away.
For a taller guy, I think he's got good shape. He needs bigger arms to match his body.
What is his name, Ryan?
What was his name? What did I say? Orion. I think there's a reason why he's not showing the legs.
Yeah, it must. Yeah, it must be the reason.
So, but upper body, yeah. I mean, 6'1". You got that model look, my man. Scroll down a little bit. That one right there.
That was my hamstring shot with the lat. I like that last one.
And he's got a good ab and thigh, ab and no thigh from the bottom. Yeah, that one. Yeah. So yeah, Ryan. I mean, good job, man. Stay on top of it.
Got the thumbs up.
Put on some more weight. You're 6'1". I mean, if you bring the 175 up to 220, I think you're going to be right on.
But that's not the guy that was fat ass. That's the second guy, right?
No, it's the same guy. That was all the same person.
Guy?
The same person.
They
Yeah.
look like two different people because of the haircut and everything. But okay, so what I saw it, if he was a fat ass before, he obviously dieted so strictly and catabolized a lot of muscles. So usually the big body parts like lats, you probably lost. Maybe you don't train the legs, but trust me, especially when you went down and now you want to eat up, you should train legs. And bump up the calories big time. And as Chris said, back, pull downs, rows, pullovers, expand. You have a crazy abs, good arms, right? You need to fill up the frame and get some meat, on the lats and shoulders, right? Then you're going to start shaping up into the beautiful man's physique body, because it looks like you are not really into leg training to do the classic.
He looked like he was skinny fat before. I don't think he was like fat, like 300 pound on. I think he was just skinny fat, and then calls himself fat. So then we had another one. His name was Denny Guemos.
That one isn't opening the picture.
It's not opening? Oh, too bad. Then the next one would be Valencia Mabelle. Mabella?
Give Roelly first. Give Roelly.
Yeah. We're going to let Roelly critique him. If we can zoom in just a little. Yep, there you go. That is Valencia Mabella. No context. He just sent pictures, so he just want us to tell him how good he looks.
He got two waist, but small waist. But it's only this picture?
No, we have more pictures. Same picture.
He likes the vacuum.
Yeah. He's got that.
Yeah, vacuum.
He's hiding something. Hold on. We'll find it. Next. Yeah, he's hiding something from the front.
That looks good, man.
Yeah.
He's tall too.
Yeah, he looks tall, right?
I just see.
He didn't give me no context at all. I mean, zero. He just said classic physique. Oh, no, he said classic physique amateur weight category, 94.8, Kenyan and Middle East. That's it. That's all we know. So he's African Middle Eastern mix. Well,
I think he lost a lot of weight in his stomach areas while he's vacuuming so much.
You see that, right? Yeah.
But good biceps.
Great arms.
Got some good connection with his posing.
There's a back double biceps too. There you go.
He's definitely a decent bodybuilder, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
His back is good.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see the issue with the waist. Maybe he just prefers vacuum, but I don't think he has.
I'm talking about before. Like I think he can actually.
I like the separation, but in the tricep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy depth. Good detail everywhere. Twisting back shots are great. I don't know the name. I forgot the name. But twisting back shots, you need to twist a little bit more into it, because you're not very wide guy. I don't know how tall, but you see, we would want a little bit more width in everything. So twisting back shots, even though you're twisting, you still show a little bit more back to create the illusion of a more size.
Yeah.
Is any like ab shot, or is just a vacuum?
No, there was no ab.
Is it the front double?
No, just a vacuum. Got back, and we got a side chest at the end. That's it.
Okay. I mean, good physique, of course.
Yeah.
And quite lean and quite good, everything. In this pose, I would think that a bit more
in this pose, he missed the shoulder.
delts, yeah.
The legs.
Yeah,
You could
he
use-
does look tall. His lower half looks like tall.
Good quality. Good quality.
Yeah. All right. Good job. I hope this is his name, but that's where the email came from. Valencia Mabella. I don't know, Valencia, if this is a female name or, you know. Then we have a female. Her name is Lynette. She said, "Hi, my name is Lynette. Been competing for 4 years now and been in sport model, then moved to figure." Oh, sport model. So I guess that's a category somewhere. Been competing, blah, blah, blah. Have been on off-season for over a year now and looking to compete at the end of this year. Please see my last comp and what I look like now. So there's some competition pictures, and then there's some pictures of her from now. So I guess that's the contest pictures. Yeah, so I don't know. I never heard of this category, sport model.
Is that French, maybe?
I
Is
don't
she
know.
French?
Yeah, it could be because her name is Duplessis, Lynette Duplessis.
Oh,
We
like,
need-
You know-
like Duplessis.
Yeah. She's got a nice ass.
Yeah.
That's
You got some lats with it?
I got to keep it real. She got a nice. I just saw ass just now.
Like,
So she got a little, ba-dumph.
yeah, I think she has probably great genetics with her arms. So that's probably could be something you can keep under control. Like you don't focus there.
Yeah.
Just getting,
She switched to figure now, so she wants to be a figure competitor now. So
yeah, but still, you don't want big biceps and figures.
she got good legs too. She got pretty good
I mean,
legs.
for me, it just doesn't sound good when you say off season for the girls. Like what are we going to do in off season?
Yeah.
Polka.
Yeah, but that's beautiful shape. Look at
So
that. That's glutes, like you said. I mean, this looks very competitive. If she would rip up her lower body, that would be competitive on the figure stage.
I like it just the way it is right now.
Yeah, I wish I had class like that.
You ain't got to rip up nothing.
Hey, you're talking about competition, man.
Just leave it the way it is.
I like that's a good shot for her right
Soft
there.
and smooth.
Yeah.
No, she
I
looks
just
good.
don't think that they should get soft. You know, this is not soft, but I just hate the idea of off season.
Yeah, but you see some of Milos, you see some of the other figure girls. They look like they don't even fucking train in off season. They're all fat, and I think she still looks. She has a decent shape. She has good. Still has good detail. Yeah. But I see what you're saying because some of the, especially here in the U.S., these girls are off season. They fucking
Because
got
they
a stomach.
overdiet.
Stomach
They
is out.
overdiet. I mean, go ahead. But what's her name?
Lynette.
Is she like from Europe somewhere?
I don't know. It's not saying, but
Yeah.
it's
Right
listen,
here.
Yeah, that's beautiful here, right
it's
here.
definitely not here because we don't have any sport model category that she was doing for 4 years. So it's now she moved to figure. She's been on off season for over a year now. So if this is a year off season, then she's doing all right.
Yeah.
Okay, but this is not possible that this is model competition and hitting.
They call it, I guess, there's federation, I guess, but they call it sport model. So it's got to probably be some, I don't know. It's got to be in a different continent. It's not in the U.S.
You know, great delts, arms tying. Yeah, little uncomfortable. This is not super feminine and comfortable position, right, for a side triceps.
But
It-
you know, I
Forward.
think the upper body's probably more muscular than the lower body, which is normal for a lot of women. But yeah, I would probably just try to balance out the density and the development.
Well, Lynette, whatever it is you're doing, keep doing it. I think you're on the right track. And, you know, next time you
Physique.
take some pictures, send them our way. We'll rate them. More back
No,
shots.
good.
More back shots if possible.
I knew it.
Do we have another one? Or that's it for today? Yeah, that's it for today. Yeah. What time is it?
You know, so Roelly, I mean, I mentioned this. Older guys, like, we can possibly maintain the muscle as young as it used to look, but I think our joints would suffer. So I don't know too many guys close to 50 and over that has safe joints. And the way you are telling me, I mean, you are late 40s, right? And we had a Vince Taylor, we had a Dexter, we had a Francis Bimparo, we had many guys that are still super competitive. And I've seen some other video, Dennis, not the one that you told me, but it was something like announcing beasts coming back to competition. I don't know. I said maybe 2, 3 weeks ago. And already right there is like, holy shit. I mean, Roelly's.
Maybe he's not telling us what he really wants to know or what he
Yeah,
really knows.
he has a lot more.
I think he has a different plan.
Downplaying shit.
I think he has a different plan to make the announcement. I think it's
He's
not
downplaying
today.
it.
It's not today.
But,
Roelly,
you know,
Roelly, you can actually do it though. I know that just from looking at what you did so far and what you've put together. I think you can definitely do it. It's just up to you if you really want to go there mentally and physically again, but you can actually do it.
he could.
I think not now, 25. I think maybe 26. I could think about it, but now, not yet.
get some Superdeca.
I'm really focused on my son exactly, and yeah, he have to replace me.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you send him to represent. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what about your brother? What happened to him with his competition and stuff?
Oh, my brother is a farm boy. He's more working than on the farm than he's training. He's just training to.
Is he also in Curacao or he's
No, he live in Trinidad for like 8 years now.
Oh, really?
He has family there. Have 2 kids more. His wife. He's farmer. He produces cacao.
Oh.
Cacao.
Cows and everything?
Yeah.
Does he have horses?
Again?
You have horses? Horse.
He have everything, man. It's a farm boy. He have horses. He have chicken, cows.
That's awesome.
So when the shit hits the fan, he's not worried about food. He got eggs, he got chicken.
But it's time from COVID. He have food.
Yeah.
That's
So,
awesome.
but here the question I still have for you, Roelly, is what do you do all day other than training in the gym? What do you do in Curacao?
I'm bored now. I'm really bored because exactly the most bodybuilders like me are just thinking about the moment, train, eat, sleep, and be on the show. And I don't want to accept this exactly with my shoulder. It happened at one time, and I'm stopped. I was not thinking about after exactly, and really, I'm born home. Every day I tell my girl from, hey, listen, I have to do something. I want to do something no matter what, because it is boring to stay home. But again, all my time go to my son now.
Which is great time.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I also remember at one point you were, I think, really close of going into a partnership with someone in Brazil for a gym or something.
Yes, but that no figure out because Brazil is on another level. Import export is 100%. It's nothing for me. What I want is a gym in Curacao. I just figure out I have to do that. But all my time go now to my son.
Yeah.
And once again, how old is he?
25.
He's 25.
So it's like
He just turned 25.
really.
And I see myself in him because I start with 27. I tell him always it's late because the usable guys start with 19, 20 is a good age. But I think he can do it. Maybe I gave him 2 years to be that level of pro.
Oh, really? But you have any pictures on your Instagram so we can rate him?
I have a picture for him from maybe a couple months ago when he pull up. In Netherlands, when he tell me he's ready. You find it on my Instagram when he do pull up.
Oh, Kylie, can you find it? Now I want to see it so badly.
It's how long ago? About what? A couple of weeks or
No, it's a couple months.
a couple of months? So you got to go way back.
It's on losers.
Let me check if I can find it.
You said he's doing pull-ups.
Yeah, I need to pull up, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, yeah. Go to his page and scroll down.
ROELLYS page?
Yeah.
How far down?
You got to go down a little bit. If do you see someone he's hanging out the pull-up bar? You can see topless. It's a
Yes,
video.
topless.
I think
You got it.
no.
It's
I'm just gonna share it and you can tell me when to stop.
yeah.
That way we're on the same.
We're gonna share and then we just scroll until we find it. Oh, there, right there in the center, right there.
Yeah.
Oh, holy hell.
Little Roelly right there. Man, his back's good, huh?
Shape. Look at the beautiful shape. Holy shit.
But now I see what he meant when he says arms. No.
Lower lat insertion. Yeah, he's got the forearms. Strong.
Oh, he can do this all day.
So his quads
Holy shit.
is good too.
It's squat is not bad, you know. I think it's coming. We're training legs very heavy, like this 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, he looks just like you, bro. His arm's gonna get bigger too. You had that look before like this.
I think he had the genetic from my brother. Like he missed a couple shoulder wideness, and what I try with a couple exercise to make it wider, you know, because I tell him he got the same genetic like my brother. Like my brother's shoulder is not very wide, not very round, and yeah.
Well, let's keep focusing on him. Let's see. We'll see what you're cooking here, because if you push him the way I imagine you'll push him, I think he has no option. Either do it or die. You know. So let's see what happens.
Yeah. He's like me. He do everything what I'm asking. His problem is the hot here. Here is very hot.
Oh, the heat, the humidity.
The humidity is very hot here, and he's from Netherlands. Netherlands is cold.
Oh, so he was raised in Netherlands.
He's
Holland.
raised in.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. So
I'm in Curaçao. He just come live like 4 months now with me. 3 months, 4 months.
okay.
And in the beginning, it's very difficult for him to, like, I don't like to rest, you know, and I want he got the same training, you know. What I want is not going very heavy with him, because I don't want he got the same injury what I have to go heavy.
Yeah.
You have to. I tell him always, you have to lift things that you can and do the exercise good. That's enough.
Okay. Roelly, can I tell you what I saw? Okay.
Yes.
Besides beautiful genetics and great shape, the way he was doing these pull-ups, I mean, all day long, he's functional athlete. He's very athletic, very strong. He can do anything with his body. So he did pull-ups, push-ups, in, out, and all that stuff, right? So for me, it looks like his body is using everything as a unison, all the muscles, right? He's not bodybuilder isolating chest alone, back alone, you know? He just does it, which is super impressive. But if you want to put more size on him, you have to kind of try to tell him, okay, don't think as an athlete of movement. Okay, think of the muscle.
Focus.
Move the muscle rather than, the range. So I think he had a super flat stomach, which is great, because, some people naturally have that bubbly, it's just there. He has that glued to the spine, super flat. It's just beautiful, right? You need to expand a little bit chest, by the posture, what I saw in this 30 seconds, it looks like maybe he rolls shoulders a little bit forward, not expand the chest up.
That's why I tell him he got my brother. His shoulders a little bit go off, you know.
Yeah, but hey, he can be a breakthrough. You know, send our regards. I'm sure we're gonna see another Winklaar on a pro circuit very soon.
I hope so. You know, to
For
take.
sure.
I really then my name stay in the business. You know.
Yeah, I mean, and the good thing is, I mean, you have the experience, and if you can pass that on to your son. I mean, we didn't have that when we started lifting weights. You know, to have experience from someone who's done it on the highest level. So he gets the info that others can't buy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, hopefully this works out. I'm looking forward to it. Roelly, I appreciate you making the time, my man. And I will still come to Curaçao. I hopefully one day I'll make it out there. You know, I appreciate you, my man. Take care. God bless you all. You all be safe.
Bye, brother. Good seeing you, Roelly.
I'm a classic.